Okay, so they're cutting my videos off because the sounds that they're pumping into the apartment to make it seem like they're telling me what to do or say, which is mind control, which now they don't want to characterize as mind control because that is a crime and they would be responsible for the things that I do or say, which is what they wanted to say they were always doing, but then they said they couldn't have always been doing it because they're criticizing me. Again, this is a system of making victims seem mentally ill, but I think it's run by people who are mentally ill so that they know the symptoms of seeming mentally ill. The other big deal about this is that when I started talking about it as being something as part of my generation and why it is a generational thing is that if they were old enough to tell me what to do, which means they couldn't have been in my grade. I mean, we're not going to be so ridiculous as to say one of my schoolmates was mind controlling me. It's ridiculous. Then who were the adults doing it? And if you're going to say, okay, the adults were people who were maybe 19, that wouldn't make any sense. 19-year-olds have their own lives. Okay, so then you say there's a bunch of 20-year-olds who are out of high school, they're not doing anything, they're mind controlling a bunch of little kids. Then you say, well, where were they living? How were they supporting themselves? Okay, so then you say, oh, wait, maybe they were established already. So what I'm saying is when they were upset that I'm saying, if you look at it this way, if I'm 51 and I'll be 52 in December, and this was being done by a 40-year-old, that person would be like 90 something. That wouldn't make any sense. Okay, so then let's make the person younger. Let's make the person a 30-year-old. Okay, that person's in their 70s. Where is that person? Who is that person? What was that person doing in their 30s and, you know, up to 40 that they would have time to sit around and mind control a bunch of children? So we'll make this person younger because then if you're in your 20s, you have free time. Well, they made a point of saying that when I was, so this was been like in the 80s, and these people say if they're in their 20s. When I was growing up, they thought I was disliked. Someone in their 20s would be able to go into the same settings that I